Hello, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day, and I'm bringing you the streams for today, December the 9th. And it goes like this: Our light and momentary troubles are achieving for us an eternal glory that far outweighs them all. This is in 2 Corinthians chapter 4, verse 17. The question is often asked, why is human life drenched in so much blood and soaked with so many tears? The answer is found in the word achieving. For these momentary troubles are achieving for us something very precious. They are teaching us not only the way to victory, but better still, the law of victory. There is a reward for every sorrow, and the sorrow itself produces the reward. It is the very truth expressed in this dear old hymn, written by Sarah Adams in 1840. Nearer, my God, to thee, nearer to thee, even though it be a cross that raiseth me. Joy sometimes needs pain to give it birth. Fanny Crosby was a wonderful American hymn writer who lived from 1820 to 1915 and who wrote more than 2,000 hymns. Yet she could never have written the beautiful words, I shall see him face to face, if not for the fact that she had never gazed upon green fields, evening sunsets, nor even the twinkle in her mother's eye. It was the loss of her own vision that helped her to gain her remarkable spiritual discernment and insight. It is comforting to know that sorrow stays only for the night and then takes its leave in the morning. And the thunderstorm is very brief when compared to a long summer day. Remember, weeping may remain for a night, but rejoicing comes in the morning. This is in Psalms chapter 30, verse 5. Wow, what a word. I was thinking about the big storms, some of the big storms I have been through. I mean, real storms and thunder and lightning, and how everything seems to be so scary. Even the skies get all lighten up, and then you're afraid that some tree is gonna fall, and maybe you had plants outside if it is a summer storm. And then it's also very dangerous. It's dangerous if people are walking around, if dangerous for cars who are driving around. So there is so much going on when a storm happens. If you live in the city or if you live in the countryside, there's dangers all around. And, but then after the storm, when you walk out, yes, you might find some destruction, but you also find that the grass is greener, the plants are filled up with rain, that much needed rain, and things little by little start to look better because they needed that, not the storm, but they needed the rain. And maybe you are going through a storm right now. Maybe the sky is dark, and maybe there are things that are happening around you. Maybe there are things that are happening in your own life or in the family or in people that you love. And sometimes it is tough to be also around someone who's going through a hard time. It causes stress on our own lives, because sometimes we don't know how to help, or we don't know how to support someone else in the best way possible. And it is hard to do, but as it says here in the reading, after every storm, there is a calmness that comes into our lives too. And that's the peace that only God can bring, And so many times we can be searching everywhere just to find some peace. People will search everywhere and anywhere for peace. But the only true peace that we can find comes from God's presence and from His embrace, and from knowing that He is there for us and with us. And sometimes we are not able to really quite bring the right words to someone who's going through something, but we are able to pray for them. I have found myself not knowing what to do this past week, because someone that I love was going through a tough time, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if I should be quiet, if I should say something, if I should give them a hug, but just praying for them, I think, is the best thing that we can do. Sometimes I'm thinking we need to learn how to go through the storm, and we need to learn how to trust in Him, and we need to learn how to trust and to know, to really and truly know that the storm is going to pass and His peace is going to be around us again. And if there is nothing we can do for someone else but pray, that's a powerful thing that we can do. I mean, it sometimes, yes, we want to be able to hug someone and say everything is going to be all right, and we want to make everything right ourselves. But it is God's work to do that. It is God's work in that person's life and in that person's heart that will make the difference, that will truly make a difference. And I don't know if you're going through something like this. I'm sharing this because it just is happening to me, and I know that God is working. I know that He's bringing a new time. And sometimes we just have to stand still and wait and see what God is going to do around us too. If you're going through something like this, the storm is not going to be there forever. The storm will pass, and then there will be a quiet and a calm time around you again, and you will be able to breathe and rest and just get stronger. So we just have to wait on Him, knowing that He's with us during that storm. If you're listening to this and you have never given your heart to Christ, this is a good time to do it. If you need prayer, if you need us to pray with you or for you, send us a message and we can be praying together for your needs. And let's just continue to trust in Him and to know that no matter what we see around us and how bad things can get, but we can trust in Him to be with us and be around us during the storm. We will meet again tomorrow. Have a wonderful rest of the day, and God bless you.